What is sage essential oil? Sage oil is an essential oil obtained from the leaves of the plant Salvia officinalis, popularly known as sage or wormwood. Sage is a perennial evergreen semi-shrub with a woody base, which can grow up to about 60 centimeters in height. Its leaves are soft, oval, silver green in color, and the flowers are united in inflorescences and are intense blue-green in color. It belongs to the family of Lampreae, Lamiaceae, and originates from the Mediterranean area, although it is naturalized in many countries around the world. The name salvia comes from the Latin word salvare, which means to cure, to save, which indicates a long history of its medical use. The Chinese believed that it cured sterility, and the Romans believed that it was successful in treating many other health problems. During the Middle Ages, people used it to improve cognitive functions and memory, as well as to treat infections of the oral cavity and gums. Today, sage essential oil is often used in dietary supplements, skin and hair cosmetics, the perfume and food flavoring industry. Chemical composition: sage essential oil is obtained by steam distillation from dried leaves and is the method of choice for the separation of thermalable material. The main components of this essential oil are I-circumflex plus minus thujone, I-circumflex squared thujone, camphor, 1,8 cineol, borneol, bornyl acetate, linalool, myrcene, limonene, I-circumflex plus minus pine, I-circumflex squared pine, camphene, I-circumflex squared caryophyllene, pisamine, I-circumflex plus minus terpene, salviol, thujanol and I-circumflex plus minus humulene. Many scientific studies have shown that environmental conditions, temperature, day length, light, soil, climatic conditions and the change of seasons have a great influence on its quantitative composition. This leads to variation in the content of secondary plant metabolites, which follows the pattern of repetition during the vegetative cycle of the plant. Biological activity. The health significance of sage essential oil can be attributed to its anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, antiseptic, antioxidant, astringent, expectorant, carminative, cholagogue, choleretic, immunogenic and scarring effect. Carriers of antimicrobial activity of essential oil are I-circumflex plus minus thujone, camphor and 1,8 cineol, which have been shown to be much more effective in treating infections caused by gram-positive bacteria. Due to the increasing occurrence of bacterial resistance to commercial antibiotics, there is a need to find effective alternative treatments. This aroused the interest of the scientific public to investigate in more depth the mechanisms by which sage essential oil inhibits the growth of pathogenic bacteria and then apply this knowledge in practice. Application. Sage essential oil is used as an ingredient in dietary supplements and cosmetics for skin and hair for external use in upper respiratory tract infection, inflammation of the tonsils, pharynx, larynx and vocal cords, mucosal infection of the oral cavity and gums, gingivitis, stomatitis, mouth ulcers, wound healing and removal of scars, stretch marks and bruises, treatment of dandruff and dry scalp, enlarged pores of facial skin, alleviation of dermatitis symptoms, increased secretion of vaginal secretions, eye insect bite protection. Sage essential oil is used as an ingredient in dietary supplements for internal use in treatment of gastrointestinal problems, indigestion, bloating and gas in the stomach, stimulating appetite and improving digestion, increased sweating and salivation, relieving the unpleasant symptom of night sweats in menopause, relieving the symptoms of dysmenorrhea, painful menstrual cramps, desired reduction in milk production and cessation of breastfeeding, eye treating anxiety and milder forms of depression. Health benefits of wild sage oil. The health benefits of wild sage oil can be described through its properties of antidepressants, anticonvulsants, bactericides, carminatives, antispasmodics, antiseptics, aphrodisiacs, astringents, deodorants, digestive, hypertensive, euphoric, sedative, etc. Wild sage oil is obtained by extraction by cold distillation of wild sage leaves and flowers. It is a plant that grows wild in Europe and has been used for medicinal purposes since ancient times. The main chemically active components are sclerol, alpha-terpineol, geraniol, linylyl acetate, linalool, caryophyllene, naryl acetate, germagreen. The broken bar Xalfia oil was basically used and is used as an eye remedy. It is believed to improve eyesight and protect against vision loss during aging. But that's not all. The oil has dozens of other healing properties. Antidepressant, wild sage oil increases self-confidence, hope, gives mental strength and effectively fights depression. It can be very effective in relieving depression in those who suffer from career failure or love, insecurity, loneliness, life stagnation, someone's death or any other reason. It also relieves anxiety. Since it is an antidepressant, it can be systematically applied to patients with acute depression who are undergoing rehabilitation. Anticonvulsant, it reduces convulsions, cramps, either due to epileptic seizures or disorders of the nervous system in some other way. It leads to calm and acts as a sedative for tense nerves. Antispasmodic. The oil is useful as an aid in the treatment of spasms and related diseases such as cramps in the muscles and respiratory muscles, spasmodic cough, abdominal pain, headache. Broken bar. Antibacterial, it kills bacteria, stops the growth and spread of bacterial infection. Studies have shown that sage oil is especially useful in treating bacterial infections of the colon, urinary tract and excretory system. Equally effective in eliminating the activity of bacteria that enter our body through water or food. Antiseptic, if the wounds are treated with oil, septicemia will not occur nor will they be infected with tetanus bacteria. Aphrodisiac, One of the well-known properties of oil, it is an aphrodisiac that increases libido and sexual desire. It is very effective in treating frigidity, psychological problems that lead to loss of libido and even impotence. It is equally effective in both women and men. A drive, if you think your gums are slowly losing support, sooner or later they will start to recede and then it's time to use the oil. Not only does it strengthen the gums, but it also strengthens the tone of the muscles, skin, hair follicles and prevents hair loss and makes you look younger. Carminative, the oil releases gases that can sometimes be retained and lead to bloating. Deodorant, synthetic deodorants are expensive and have a detrimental effect on the environment and their effects do not last long. Sometimes they lead to skin irritation and allergies. Oil can therefore be a better choice. In diluted form, it effectively serves as a deodorant and has no side effects. Cooking promotes digestion, stimulates the secretion of gastric juice and bile. Amenorrhea and dysmenorrhea. Do you have problems with irregular and painful menstruation? You can try wild sage oil. It restores interrupted menstruation, makes them regular and relieves pain. It also treats dizziness and mental irritation during menstruation, as well as in cases of postmenstrual syndrome. Euphoria. The oil can cause a feeling of great joy, trust, satisfaction and good mood. Hypotension. Very effective in lowering blood pressure by leading to relaxation of veins and arteries and reducing the risk of heart attack. Cerebral hemorrhage. Affects the nervous system, sedated nerve convulsions and other disorders such as nervousness, dizziness. A broken bar. Eye. Wild sage oil is a well-known eye remedy. It makes the eyes clear, protects them from infections, age-related degeneration, macular degeneration, improves vision, which becomes blurred during old age, and reduces its sharpness. It also slows down the formation of cataracts. Sedative. Need to calm down, want to concentrate, want to relax and get a good night's sleep? Wild sage oil can help you with this. It maintains the health of the stomach and regulates the secretion of digestive juices in it, thus preventing stomach disorders. It also helps heal ulcers and wounds in the stomach. Uterus. Participates in maintaining good uterine health. It prevents some of the most common problems that women have after menopause, such as tumors, bleeding, pain. A broken bar. It regulates hormones such as estrogen and ensures good uterine health. Other benefits. It can be used against addiction, especially drug addicts, and to provoke a desire for a positive lifestyle. For the treatment of pain, joint pain, regulation of excess sebum. A broken bar. Contraindications and precautions. Sage essential oil is a powerful oil, which is why preparations containing it must be used with special care, preferably on the advice of a doctor or pharmacist. It is not recommended to use it during pregnancy and breastfeeding, because in excessive doses it can lead to abortion and reduced milk production. People suffering from epilepsy or any other type of neurological seizure should also avoid it, due to the convulsive potential of thujone. Diabetics are advised to beware of the appearance of symptoms of hypoglycemia during the application of sage essential oil, with regular monitoring of blood glucose levels. Additional caution may potentiate the intoxicating effect of alcohol and other narcotic drugs, as it is a natural sedative and relaxant. A higher dose can cause a headache. Pregnant women should avoid it. video, please give us your support by subscribing to our channel, Herbal Treasury. See you in the next video. Bye.